A top pick of Team Rousey on The Ultimate Fighter, Chris Beal makes his UFC debut tonight against Patrick Williams, who is trained with some of the UFC's best.
The veteran Herb Dean, our referee, as we get things started here inside Baltimore Arena. Ariani. Over there. Set for a battle in the bantamweight division.
Ready.
Beal and Williams.
Let's do it.
And we are underway. White trunks for Patrick Williams, black trunks for Chris Beal. Keep an eye for the shot of Patrick Williams.
Keep an eye out for the hands of Chris Beal. Excellent striking technique. Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, he almost got caught coming in. That's why so often, Joe, we talk about how styles make fights.
They certainly do. And Chris moved forward like he hurt Patrick.
A lot of movement.
Oh,
take the shot.
Low shot. That was a low kick. That was a low kick. That was a low kick.
Well disguised, but unfortunate he caught him where he did.
Well, Herb Dean is the best in the business, and he saw it. Let's take a look at it on the big screen so the folks in the audience will see it too. Oh, wait a minute. It looked like a knee. See it one more time. It looked like the knee landed low. He was throwing a leg kick. It wasn't the foot that landed there, but it looked like the knee landed there.
He looked for the shot, he looked for the takedown, didn't have it, followed up with a strike, which was good.
Yeah.
As we said before, unfortunate it landed where it did.
You know, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For young fighters, invest in an excellent cup.
Let's fight.
Too many fighters wear athletic cups that are not really designed for fighting.
A lot of lateral movement by Williams. Nice kick.
Hard leg kick by Williams.
I like how he stepped into it too, Joe.
And set it up with the hands. Feinted with the hands. Made his way in. Yeah, oh, tagged him to the left there. And again, a good kick as well.
Gotta watch out for the counter. Williams slides out of trouble.
And Chris is getting wild.
Yeah, he is. He fired back big time. Williams trying to set things up with either a takedown attempt or, as Joe said, with the hands before the kick.
Well, this bantamweight class is just so fast. These guys move so quickly. And their ability to cover distance is just something really cool to watch.
Before we got started tonight, Joe.
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
Nice takedown. Side control.
Beautiful transition between the strikes and the takedown for Patrick Williams. That was really nice.
That's what we were talking about before.
Beal trying to get back up, gives up his neck. He's got to be careful here. Patrick hanging on to neck. Beal separates the hands, nicely done.
Discipline by Williams.
But Patrick tags him with a punch, and Beal tags him. Wow, this is a wild fight.
Williams was smart there, Joe. He waited until Chris was back up before he threw the knee. Because Beal went down to a knee and then back up, and that's when Patrick threw the knee.
He's got to take a little breather now. This is a wild first round.
And UFC debuts
and
for both these men, that adrenaline drop.
Oh, for sure, and it's only halfway done, the first round. Patrick Williams has some wild entrances, the way he starts off his setups. Wild, unpredictable techniques.
The one thing to look out for with Patrick Williams, though, is if he leads with those uppercuts again, he can get caught on the way in.
Well, Beal has some excellent hands, and he might have tagged Patrick there again. Hard kick.
Yes.
Patrick caught the leg. Good trip. Patrick's on top again. Inside the guard of Chris Beal.
Beal did a nice job of cutting off the octagon, but he gets taken.
Well, let's see what kind of a guard Chris has, whether it's offensive or whether he just decides to hold on to these overhooks and get stood back up. Oh, he's getting back up himself. Nicely done.
Trying to get the... And they break. Just over 90 seconds on the clock here in round one.
And note how Patrick backs out. He backs out really far and then launches himself forward with very unorthodox strikes. And that can be very difficult to time.
Which is interesting, Joe. Now it's in an MMA form, but that's what Aaron Simpson told me today. He said he would come from across the wrestling room, is what Aaron kind of said, to score the takedown. Well, so he covers space well.
Yeah, well, that kind of ability to close that distance really translates well in striking.
Right.
If you learn the correct discipline and technique. The problem is, if a guy knows that you do that, he can stand his ground and look for the openings and counter. And you can get really hurt because you're running into things.
Looks like he was going to use the spring of the fence to try to throw a strike. Williams has slowed a bit here late in the round.
Well, he's also using all of his energy to do that. I mean, he is sprinting at Chris Beal. And he's also doing so with his chin straight up in the air. And he got tagged again.
Yeah.
This is such a wild fight. I mean, what he's doing is pretty
Tag one more time.
Unprofessional, the way he moves away. But it's keeping him safe.
Last seconds of the round.
And Chris tagged him again.
Oh, my goodness. Strong finish for Chris Beal.
Chris Beal hurt him with several shots. And we see the blood coming off of the head of Patrick Williams, and I believe that was from that last kick.
Give me that mouthpiece.
Chin up, quiet.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, son.
Hey, relax, Pat.
Take a deep breath. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Get some water. Get some water.
For 30 seconds.
All right, take your time.
Back to the cage, man. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Pat,
It's slippery out there.
I know. He's biting on everything, Pat, all right? Use your hands, use your strikes to set up the takedown, Pat.
Felix.
Don't forget what our thing is.
Put some water on the ground. On what? No, water on the ground so it won't be as slippery.
It's good, man. You're fine, dude. You're fine. Get some water in you. No, it's not, bro.
Look at how he launches himself forward with a hybrid uppercut there, almost like a shovel hook. And there's the kick that led to the takedown. Really nicely done by Patrick Williams. And here's Beal connecting with a couple shots. A lot of wild exchanges in that first round.
Let's fight. Round two. Good finish for Chris Beal in the first 5 minutes. Really good start for Patrick Williams. Blood coming from the forehead.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what caused that. Could have been an elbow.
What is clearly evident is that he is creative in coming in and trying to do damage, but Williams keeps his chin up and his hands down when he throws those lead uppercuts and runs right into a jab again.
Well, Beal is the more classically trained striker.
For sure.
The strikes he's showing are more technical and more disciplined, but doesn't mean that Patrick Williams can't knock you out. All that wild stuff, I mean, he's doing it for a reason. He's doing it because he knows how to do it, and it works.
And like you pointed out on the replay, Joe, the angle that he delivered the right hand in the first round was very creative.
Yeah, very awkward. A lot of awkward techniques. Just ran right into Herb Dean, which is pretty rare.
Williams really likes to move laterally.
Well, he's got to. I mean, he knows Chris's skill set. Oh, nice kick.
Leg caught. Beal throwing strikes, tagged him with the left.
Well, Williams has got to be careful is how he pulls out of things. I mean, he essentially just stops being offensive and just runs.
90 seconds into round two.
He backed up all the way to the cage.
Well, interesting, too. He wiped his feet, and in his corner, Williams was saying it seems slippery out there. So he wanted to make sure he had his footing. Good knee to the body.
Outstanding. That was about as perfect a flying knee as we've ever seen in the octagon.
Unbelievable. What a finish for Chris Beal.
I mean, that is a flying knee tutorial. Let's look at that again. Absolutely spectacular technique by Chris Beal. Look at this. Launched himself and is just absolutely devastating with that flying knee. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. I mean, that's one of the best flying knees I've ever seen.
That's like an action movie right
It was
there.
amazing. That's some Jet Li stuff right there.
Oh,
That's incredible.
what a way to make your UFC debut, Chris Beal.
Sensational.
Winner by knockout.
805, I love you. This is much for you guys. Be first, baby.
He was first there.
Team Knuckleheads all day. Represent to the fullest.
Here is
Love my
Bruce
friends, all
Buffer
my
with the
family.
official
Y'all got it
decision.
wrong. 805, thank you. No, man, I was for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout, Chris the Real Deal Beal.
What a great win earlier tonight for Chris Beal. We are just moments away from UFC.